Okay, guys, so I'm just gonna go with this, and I'm gonna pre-record, and I'll upload it to Facebook. So this is 30 minutes every Saturday at the Garbage Gallery, hosted by me, Sir Benni Miles, New York. And this Saturday, September 21st, I've decided to bring it downstairs to the cooking area and do a little cooking. That'd be nice. Do a little cooking. One of my favorite dishes, gourmet pork and beans and franks. I need to look at the times. Okay, I got timing on there, so I don't know when I have 30 minutes. Because 30 minutes at the Garbage Gallery should be only 30 minutes. So I'm cooking gourmet pork and beans and franks. Need the butter. Need an onion. Need my ingredients so I can get down to business and cook up these gourmet pork and beans and franks. I need my bread. I need my pork and beans and franks. My pork and beans. I got Oscar Mayer hot dogs right there. Some butter, onion, bacon, pork and beans. We have some sugar and some salt and some pepper. And this is one of my favorite dishes. It's gourmet pork and beans and franks. I don't know why we're getting a little pause, a delay in the camera, but I'm not feeling like trying to investigate, figure that out right now. Okay? So what I start with is my bread to make my homemade croutons. Let's turn that pot on. Turn this pan on high. Let that baby warm up. And I'm gonna put my bread in there. 2 slices of bread. And while I do this, I could also talk about my week. I started back at work this week from my 30-day suspension, aka 30-day vacation. And just as everyone was saying that they was going to transfer me, they did transfer me, but they transferred me up to an improvement, to a better location. So now I work at the World Trade Center, which is an improvement because the World Trade Center is very comfortable. It's a much more laid back, relaxed atmosphere at the World Trade Center than it was at 14th Street. But anyway, I'm used to being moved all over. I've been put in the shelters. I've been put on, in the field. They've used me everywhere, so I really don't get sentimental about where they put me. And it's been pretty nice. I have enjoyed it. And next week will be my 2nd week at the World Trade Center. I'm on this camera, okay. And I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. While I go there and handle my business like I do, See, I got my bread in here. The pan is warming up, and I could actually start chopping up my onions for my gourmet pork and beans and franks. Sharpen up the knife a little bit. And I'm about to eat, man, because I'm hungry. I'm hungry and I'm about to eat. But anyway, I got these, some new products have just arrived. As you can see, I'm rocking the Not Luxury, the Urban Interpretation of Luxury t-shirts, which I really like. And they're not available yet. I have to take some pictures and put them on my website, but I have taken a few pictures and put them on the internet, on social media, so people are seeing them, and I think they like them. I know I do. And they'll be up for sale soon, so if you like them, you can get one for yourself or someone that you want to give it to. All my social media pages are going really well. My personal business, with my campaign, Rise of the Good People, all this stuff is going pretty well. Everything is going according to schedule. It seems that I have nothing to worry about. So I just chopped this onion up to get it ready. It doesn't go in yet. It's going to be a little while before the onions go in, but since I have them out, I can get them chopped up and prepared. Get this out of the way. When I do my cooking, I call myself Chef Benjamin. Some of you probably seen some of my dishes with the fish, baked salmon, baked bassa, with the mushrooms and asparagus and all those things. I've been making some good dishes, man. Pretty proud of myself because I wasn't always a cooker. I wasn't always in the kitchen cooking, so it seems as if I just have a knack for it. It was pretty surprising to find out. I cooked my homemade croutons on both sides of the bread. It's nice and crispy. Wow, I didn't know I had this much bacon, so I don't need this much. So I'm gonna put 2 pieces back, and I guess I'll have that for breakfast. For breakfast with some actually I'll use 2 pieces of bacon. And I'll save 3 pieces for breakfast tomorrow with some grits and eggs. So tomorrow, for breakfast, I'm gonna have some grits and eggs. I just dropped something. A little bit of onions. I'm very sensitive about dropping food around because I don't want the bugs. That's what they look for. Got a few pieces of bacon for breakfast tomorrow with some grits and eggs. We'll rock with that. So after I finish toasting my bread, I put the bacon in the pan, let that cook, and You know, when you cook bacon, it creates all this bacon grease or juice, and that's actually part of the ingredients for this dish. I can turn the pan down now because I got it all the way up. And I don't need it that high for the bacon. And while that bacon cooks, I can chop up my homemade croutons and get this ready. Next thing I do is put my Oscar Mayer hot dogs in the pan with the bacon grease once the bacon is done. This dish is so yummy. Everybody who I've made it for has asked me to make it for them again, and you'll be surprised that kids really love this gourmet bacon, pork and beans and franks. So there's my bed of croutons. You just put this in the dish like that, and then you just leave it there until you finish everything, and that stays in the bottom. Yeah, man, I'm doing my gourmet pork and beans. Frank's, 30 minutes every Saturday. Garbage Gallery, September 21st, 2019. And I was just telling you guys a little bit about this being my first week back from my 30-day unpaid suspension, which I use as a 30-day vacation anyway. And I made them son of a bitches pay my back rent. So I actually got $6,000 in addition to 1 month vacation. That's way better than I would have done if I hadn't gotten suspended, because I don't make $6,000 in a month. But that's what I made them give me, because I don't play the bullshit. You're not going to be violating me out here and just suspending me because I won't let you violate me and disrespect me and just have me out here struggling and suffering. That's for these other clowns that don't want to speak up and, you know, fight for their rights. Upper management people, they don't go for that. You can't do that to them. So I don't see why they think I gotta, you know, go for that for me. I ain't going for that. That's just what I'm not doing. I'm not going for it. So you step to me, like I always said, I got a street side. So don't let the bow tie and the glasses fool you. I got a write-up for saying I got a street side. Girl got scared because I said I got a street side. They talking about that could be misinterpreted as a threat. It ain't misinterpreted. It ain't a threat. If you ain't violating me, it don't mean nothing. But if you know you violating somebody and that person stops to tell you they got a street side, maybe you should interpret that as a threat. I don't know. It depends on what you're doing to the person. If you're not violating them, it's not a threat. There's all kind of things I could say that you will interpret as a threat if you know you violating. If you know you violating, you will interpret a lot of things as a threat. Especially if you expect the person to just sit back and take that violation, abuse, disrespect. If you expecting them to do that, anything they say might be misinterpreted as a threat. And they telling you to not do that. So, you know, it is what it is. And now, as a result of that, I had a 30-day vacation. And now I've been, you know, transferred to the World Trade Center and it's beautiful. I love it. It's a nice environment. It's laid back. You know, these people don't hardly do nothing, no hard work. We don't see clients. We just work with paper. It's beautiful. It's way different than being in the field or in the center. I'll tell you that. People in the center, they really get work really hard. They should really be paid more money. But that's not how they see it, and that's not how it's set up. So, and since nobody ain't trying to fight for any different, it is what it is. Upper management will tell you right away, working in the center, that's hard, that's different. Yeah, then why don't y'all pay them like that? Like, since you know it is. Why don't you pay them like that? No, you going to still keep trying to pay them the same thing as the people who sitting around taking it easy. Or maybe even less. That's how it is, man. I'm just having a conversation with you this evening. As you know, 30 minutes every Saturday at the Garbage Gallery. It's like a variety talk show which can feature conversation, interviews if I had a guest or co-host, or, you know, project updates. Telling you about where I'm at with my campaign or the clothing projects and everything that I'm working on. You know, it's all about all those different things. So my bacon is cooking up nicely over here. Once I finish this, I'll be finished my food by the time 30 minutes is up. So by the time this is up, I'll be going on over there to eat. So just so you know, got my onions cut, my hot dogs ready. Everything is ready. We just gotta let the bacon do what it's doing. And so I'm recording this now, I'm pre-recording, and once I finish pre-recording, I'm gonna just upload this on YouTube, because it wasn't working. It was blinking and doing all kind of crazy stuff. Even now it's doing some crazy stuff because it's pausing for a minute. There's a little delay effect in there. I don't know where that's coming from. I have to, you know, do a little investigation and inspection of the equipment and find out if the settings is off somehow. I'm downstairs in the lower level of the garbage gallery, if you're wondering. Yes, that is kind of like a bed area right up in there that you're looking at, but I don't sleep there. When I first moved in here, I used to sleep there. Now it's just extra space that I haven't figured out what I want to use it for yet. My bacon is coming out really nicely. I can take some of them out actually, because bacon cooks at a different rate from each other. You know, some of them be already done and the other ones seem like you just put them in. They all been in there the same amount of time. I don't understand. You be so focused on trying to keep them all amount of time, and you turn around, some of them be burnt up and the other ones don't hardly be ready cooked yet. Like they just cooking that, like they on different fires. Like they on different temperatures. I think I could be ready to take this out. I really like my bacon well done because it's pork. And I be seeing all these videos that we shouldn't even really be eating pork because of the different, things that might be in it. Like if it's not cooked properly. So I try to not eat too much of it because I still like how it tastes. And when I do eat it, I try to make sure I cook that thing thoroughly. Look, my camera paused again. I don't know what makes the camera pause like that, but it's nothing I can do about it right now. It's part of the show right now. So now I'm putting my hot dog in the bacon grease in my frying pan, and I'm going to let that cook down. Well, I remember back in the days we used to boil our franks. And eat them like that, boiled. Now I fry these babies. So after I fry the hot dogs, I chop them up. Then I put them back in there, I let them cook a little bit more. And then I put my onions in there, let my onions fry on that a little bit. And then I put my pork and beans. Look, it's frozen again. Look at that. I don't know what's doing that. But we gotta just work with it for now. Work with it as if it's art. Art, you can't always control how art is going to, how it's going to turn out. So I've learned from watching the masters like Basquiat and Andy Warhol. Sometimes you just let art do what it does and you just go with it, go with the flow. Sometimes it comes out better than you intended. Sometimes it comes out better than you even intended. We're gonna see how yummy this looks by the end of this dish. By the end of this video, by the time I finish cooking this, you're going to see how yummy gourmet pork and beans and franks is. Where we at with our time? 18 minutes. About time for me to start cutting these babies up. Maybe having it on the big screen like this, maybe that's change it. And I think shrinking it did it. That was the whole thing, just having it full screen. You see that? You don't gotta be a genius to figure this stuff out sometimes. Okay, so now I'm just cutting up my hot dogs. chop them up. And put them right back in the pan. Put some more. Put the next one. Do the same thing again. That one, put back in the pan. Get the last one. Put that one, put it back in the pan. And now, I just let this cook a little bit more. Let the inside of these hot dog slices get a little brown. And then I'm going to put my onions, well, then I put my butter and my sugar, salt and pepper in here. And then I put my onions, and then I put my pork and beans. Good? Yeah, good. This is some ghetto gourmet dish right here, y'all. It's like a ghetto gourmet dish. It's one of my favorites. Try it out. You'll love it. I like to try to flip all these hot dogs so they cook on both sides. We'll do my laundry tomorrow and then relax for the rest of the day. Okay, so you see I have them all turned and flipped right now. So after I do that, I add a little bit of butter. You getting this? Add a little bit of butter. Then I'm going to add my sugar, salt and pepper. Sugar, a little salt, a little pepper, and then I'm going to add my onions, and then I'm going to add my pork and beans to this. Put my onions in there. Let them onions fry a little bit with this, with these hot dogs, chopped up hot dogs, and this buttered sauce. Let this saute a little bit. cook a little bit, and then I add my pork and beans, and that's it. That's the whole dish right there. Let me till y'all get a picture of these pork and this hot dog with the onions in there, and then I'm gonna add these pork and beans. See that? Cooking in there. Then I add these pork and beans at the end. And then you mix that up and you let that, all the juices and the onions and everything mix with the pork and beans. And then you pour it on your bed of croutons that we did in the beginning. And that is so yummy. And kids love this. So if you have kids, make this for them. See, don't they love it? See, don't they ask you to make it often? Perfecto. The sugar and the pepper, the amount is up to you. Depends on how sweet you want it or whatever like that. I don't like it too sweet, but I like it sweet enough. I'm gonna leave my bacon on the bed with my homemade croutons, and I'm just gonna pour all my pork and beans on top of all of that, and this is gonna be ready to go. Letting it cook a little bit more, and we have 5 more minutes. 4 hour 30 minutes every Saturday at the Garbage Gallery, and I'm gonna be done. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me as I do my Chef Benjamin thing this week on 30 minutes every Saturday at the Garbage Gallery. Maybe next week I'll have a guest or something, but I'm gonna try to be consistent and do my 30 minutes every Saturday at the Garbage Gallery. I'm going to try to make sure I produce a show so that I'm consistent, and I'm going to report to you, and we're going to do a segment, and this is yummy. Yes, it is. Woo! That's so good. That is so good. So that's about ready. Let's go on my bed of croutons. You see that? Good look at that. And that's the dish. Gourmet pork and beans and French. I'm always talking about this. This is what it is. Nice and hot. And the next thing I do, I just pour that in my bed of homemade croutons and my bacon, and we're done. We'll be done. So we'll meet up again next Saturday on 30 minutes every Saturday at the Garbage Gallery. Just wanted you to see me put this on my bed of homemade croutons, my bacon, and then I'm out of here. See it? Put that right on top of the bed of homemade croutons and bacon. Simple as that. And you're done. Bon appetit. Bon appetit, everyone. I'll see you next week. I see you next week on 30 Minutes every Saturday at the Garbage Gallery. Your boy, Sir Benni Miles. Peace.